The thing you've got to remember is you can ask me any question you like, but no sexual emotional questions, because I'm rubbish. Boys, by the way, don't ever go to a boy with any of those questions looking for a sensible response, because you'll be disappointed. So if you don't ask me anything of that nature, we will be following dry.
Stick to the Maybach.
Yeah, stick to the chrome
What was the
Maybach.
Maybach thing?
So the Maybach says Ryman on the front because he came discreet.
Yeah.
But
So
like, could you get Senza?
I've got it.
S3 NZA.
I have it.
Do you?
I have the Senza, I have Boo, I have Twitter,
No way.
yes, and my creme de la month, as Del Boy would say, is
Go on. Theo. It's got to be.
no,
Go on.
wanker.
No way. Did you get?
I really
Okay, let's do this for the interview. Let's do this for the interview.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Great. Well, thank you, Theo, for coming.
It's all right.
Let's start again. I'm thinking about mic in front of me.
It's not in front of my car.
Okay.
He's just got the number plates.
Yeah, just there you go.
I'm just thinking for a suitable recipient.
Because obviously you've got to give it someone for their birthday, haven't you? That's the obvious way. It'll fit in a card and everything.
Brilliant.
Big card.
Yeah.
Great.
Right, so be serious about this.
Yeah.
It's a serious debate.
Sure. Well, thank you, Theo, for coming tonight to speak to the Oxford Guild Business Society of the Oxford Union.
It's a pleasure.
I just had a few quick questions for you. First of all, I know you've been involved with a wide range of companies and a lot of different things. Which one do you find most interesting and exciting personally?
I find that any business I'm involved in exciting. I throw myself into everything. So whether it's ladies' bras, stationery, football, ironmongery, all those things are of interest.
Great. And what do you feel has been your greatest challenge so far?
My greatest challenge has basically been born. I think it's an important thing. I'm in this world and I want to stay alive.
Yeah.
And from there onwards, everything's a piece of cake.
Great. And what do you feel has been the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
I don't think I've had it yet. I'm still looking for it. I've sat in that bath so long with that rubber duck, looking for that eureka moment, that bit of advice that's going to change my life. And you know what? Not quite there. And I've got very wrinkly as well, waiting. So I've decided I'm going to park that one, and because it might never come along. Don't sit there waiting for it, because it might never come along. Lots of pieces of advice from lots of people will come along. Your job is to separate the bull from the shit and pick the ones that are relevant to you.
Would you ever go back into running a football club again?
There's a famous saying in life that says, never say never.
Yeah.
So I won't say never.
Did you enjoyed your time in Millwall?
I loved it. I had 8 of the most marvellous years of my life, and I wouldn't change it for the world. It was just fabulous. It was 8 years of fun. And I've got to recommend it. Anybody who takes drugs, pack it up. Get involved in football. I promise you, you'll get far more highs and far more lows than you could ever get out of drugs. And it's far more fun.
Fantastic. And kind of what are the plans for the future for the next few years for yourself?
If I was a structured individual, I'd be able to give you the answer to that. But my whole business strategy is dictated by opportunity. So I'm looking for opportunities.
Great. And speaking of opportunities, when you're on Dragon's Den, what do you look for in particular?
Now, on a serious point, for me, it's very much the individual or the people I'm investing in. It's never about just the idea, because you could have a really good idea with a rubbish person and it'll fail.
Yeah.
You could have a very average idea with a really good person and it'll be a success.
Well, I think that was it. Thanks
Is that
very
it?
much.
Is that the best you can come up with?
For the moment,
Oxford. This is meant to be Oxford. This is the creme de la creme, or Delboy would say, the month. But I mean, this is
we have to save the rest of the actual talk for the rest of the audience. But thanks very much. I'm Abbas Kazmi, and this is an interview with Theo Paphitis.
Good to meet you.